Most people think they understand sex. The truth is, they don't. The statistics are clear. Most couples communicate poorly, most partners misunderstand anatomy, and most sexual problems come from simple, fixable mistakes. This program is designed to correct those mistakes, clinically, logically, and without sugarcoating. These are the science-based sex tips every adult should know. Not fantasies, not internet myths, just facts, physiology, and practical steps that actually improve sexual satisfaction. Section 1. Communication. Good sex begins long before any physical touch. If two people cannot talk openly, honestly, and without embarrassment, they will never achieve high-quality sexual connection. Most partners guess. Guessing is ineffective and usually wrong. Clear communication eliminates 90% of sexual frustration. Ask direct questions like, what pressure feels good? Do you prefer slower or faster? Should I continue this rhythm or adjust it? Direct feedback is not criticism, it is essential information. A silent partner is not a satisfied partner. Communication is the foundation. Without it, nothing else works. Section 2. Arousal and foreplay. Arousal is not optional. It is biology. The body needs preparation to reach peak sensitivity, adequate lubrication, and reliable orgasm. For most women, full arousal requires 15 to 20 minutes of gradual, focused stimulation. This is physiology, not preference. For men, slower buildup reduces premature climax and improves control. Rushing increases pressure, decreases performance, and reduces satisfaction. Sex improves instantly when foreplay is treated as a necessary phase rather than an extra. Arousal is a process, and time is part of that process. Section 3. Anatomy and orgasm. One of the largest misconceptions in sexual relationships is the belief that intercourse alone reliably creates orgasm for women. Scientifically, this is false. Data shows that 70 to 90% of women require external clitoral stimulation to achieve orgasm. This is normal. This is not failure. This is anatomy. Intercourse can enhance pleasure, but it rarely provides enough direct stimulation to the structures responsible for orgasm. Effective sex involves combining multiple types of stimulation, applied with consistency and clear communication. Understanding anatomy removes shame and replaces it with predictability. Section 4. Arousal control for men. Many men climax too quickly because they push their arousal level too high, too fast. Once arousal crosses a certain threshold, control becomes almost impossible. Sustainable sexual performance requires staying between 60 and 75% arousal, not sprinting toward 100. 3 methods help maintain control: proper breathing, controlled pacing, and mindful awareness of tension building in the body. This isn't about ego or failure. It is about understanding your own physiology. Better control creates better endurance, better confidence, and better experiences for both partners. Section 5. Guidance from women. Many women avoid giving feedback because they fear sounding demanding or hurting someone's feelings. This leads to silent discomfort, irregular pleasure, and long-term dissatisfaction. Clear guidance improves sexual experiences dramatically. Simple statements like, less pressure, more focus here. Continue exactly like that. Slow down. These directions help partners adjust in real time. A partner cannot improve what they cannot see or feel. Guidance is not criticism, it is cooperation, and it is essential. Section 6. Mental state and performance. Sex is controlled more by the brain than by the body. Stress, distraction, insecurity, and performance pressure affect arousal, lubrication, erection, and orgasm reliability. A calm, focused mind produces better physical responses. Environmental factors matter. A clean space, privacy, dim lighting, and absence of interruptions help the nervous system shift into relaxation. This reduces anxiety and increases pleasure for both partners. When the mind feels safe, the body responds naturally. Section 7. Technique and consistency. Effective technique is not about complexity, It is about consistency. The human nervous system responds best to predictable rhythm, stable pressure, and gradual intensity. One of the most common mistakes partners make is changing technique right when the other person is approaching orgasm. When a partner is close, maintain the exact rhythm, pressure, and location. Do not experiment. Do not adjust. Consistency is what allows the body to reach climax. Technique is important. Consistency is what makes technique successful. Section 8. Conditioning and sensitivity. Some men unintentionally condition themselves to require extremely intense or unrealistic stimulation. This reduces sensitivity during partnered sex. Retraining sensitivity is simple. Use less force, slower pacing, and more controlled stimulation during solo activity. The goal is not restriction, the goal is recalibration. Balanced sensitivity creates better endurance and more natural responses during partnered experiences. Section 9. Self-awareness for women. For women, understanding personal anatomy and arousal patterns is crucial. Exploring your own body is not inappropriate. It is responsible, educational, and directly linked to sexual confidence. When you understand what type of motion, angle, pressure, or rhythm your body responds to, you can communicate it clearly. This leads to more reliable and satisfying experiences for both partners. Self-awareness is not optional. It is foundational. Section 10. End of Part 1. Sex is not a mystery. It is a combination of anatomy, communication, technique, and emotional comfort. Every one of these skills can be learned and improved. When partners approach sex with honesty and curiosity, instead of ego and assumptions, the results transform.